Hello gamers, we're back, still on the same birthday of course, so if you saw any previous videos, this will not come as a surprise. First impressions time. I actually got the new servants from the gacha and we're gonna start by talking about the brand new 5-star. Not Kondo sadly yet this week, but maybe someone who's gonna be cool regardless. We got Kawakami Gensai, so supposedly another manslayer servant. This time we have a waifu and definitely bears a resemblance to a certain other Gura face we are very familiar with and might actually be more than just similar looking to that servant. We don't know yet. Could actually be something funky going on there, but we're gonna take her up to speed with Ascensions and Aesthetics and then talk about the gameplay of this limited 5-star assassin. Hopefully still a cool package. Okay. Yeah, she seems very calm. Doesn't seem like a crazed killer. Wow, look at her munching face. And then she was like, this is very hard. Here we go, first Ascension time. I believe we've only seen the first one from the announcement, unless one of the trailer ones was also her. Let's see, this should already be new though. Exciting. Whoa. A maid? Question mark? That is not what I was expecting. Also that smile. Okay. Third Ascension. Let's see, how does it, maybe back to more edgy stuff? Ooh. Yeah, it just looks so much like Kenshin, what the hell? Wow, that's literally just Uesugi Kenshin again. Dude, the background looks cool. It's like in her MP, I think. We saw a lot of that foliage as well when she goes in for the kill. Dude, the moon as well. That's a nice looking background, honestly. Here we go. FA. Let's get it. I assume it's... I'm guessing it's this or First Ascension. I'd be very surprised if it's the maid. Nope, First Ascension. But hey, it's on the field as well. That looks cool and peaceful. Wow. No fan service. Honestly, refreshing. Just nice and chill. And the colors are really warm. I kind of like it. Takeuchi FAs, I always say this. They're very 50-50. I actually like this one. Alright, let's see. Battle sprites. These are probably very tame. Probably not a whole lot of particle effects and whatnot going on. Just standard stuff, right? Yeah. Oh, wait. She's facing the back on the enemy. It's one of these. Interesting. Is it all the Ascensions or just this? So I guess she's going to be having a lot of Battle Jutsu, you know, and turning around with the swings. That's kind of cool. The hat covering the eyes definitely makes it look more edgy, but not overly edgy. Like, for instance, compare this to, like, Okada Ascension 2. To me, that's too much, the Okada Ascension. This one is still tasteful edgy, right? Oh, now she's kind of sideways. And you can see she's ready to go for the sword. Like, you think you're gonna, like, shoot her, she's gonna be like, anime, and just deflect bullets immediately midair. She can draw lightning fast. And then number one, is it gonna phase even more to the enemy? Oh, this is cool, it is. And also, again, very similar to like Benny-Emma. You get the Battle Jutsu ready, you know, the drawing of the blade and going for the strike on the same swing. This is cool though, like look, facing forward, facing to the side, facing back. That's interesting. I don't think we've ever had a servant whose 3 battle sprites are all facing the different direction. Honestly, aesthetics, nothing crazy, but I think it makes sense because it's a basic like Ronin manslayer type of samurai servant. They don't have to be like covered with like laser turrets and whatnot. I like it. And honestly, for a Takeuchi servant, I think it's on the positive side of things. With Ascensions and Aesthetics out of the way, let's talk about the gameplay. So let's see how our new 5-star assassin fares among the ranks. So, on base level 90, has 11.5k attack with no foes, which I think still puts her on the better side of 5-star assassins. Definitely not the highest, because, you know, Shuten has like, I think, over 12k, but still not bad for assassin. Unfortunately, though, again, assassins have the sad class modifier, so it is a 0.9, so it's a bit lower than that in reality. But for among the assassins, at least, not bad, I want to say, for the stats. Now, let's see the deck. I'm gonna guess... Well, I can already see one skill icon, so I'm gonna guess the MP is actually Arts. Maybe a double Arts, double Buster deck otherwise. Yeah, double Arts, double Buster, and the MP is... Buster! Okay, interesting. So, let's see the deck then. 4 hits on all the normal cards and 5 on extra, with the MP gain being 0.6. Whoa! What? Really? That's very good. Her 2 arts cards are very good. 2.4% each. That's normally when you have 1 arts card. And even then it's better than a lot of those. She has 2 of them? Okay, even on base her gains are very good. Great on the deck and MP seemingly. So hey, good start. Let's talk passives next. Seems like we just have pretty standard assassin ones. In fact, wait a minute. That presence concealment, that's a fake one. It does nothing. That's a shame. She actually does not have any bonus star generation. That's a useless passive. Presence concealment is no longer presence concealing her. Anyway, independent action B though gets her 8% crit damage. Not bad, assuming she has crit focus. And then magic rest C is 15% debuff rest. Interesting that magic rest is on the third one. Isn't that usually the first passive you see? That's it for the passives, because the third one or the fourth one is for the event. Actually, very weak passives though. Although I think magic rest is kind of rare on assassins, so a bit of debuff rest is still among the class, okay? But overall, the passives are just not very good. Anti-append is against assassin as well. Wow, classic. So a self-hater, okay. Just a neutral case, nothing special. Would not recommend unless you're going for a maxed out copy. Definitely doesn't seem important. Unless she has some kind of anti-assassin mechanics, then I might go back on that. But for now, I want to say not really impressive. All right, MP time. Whoa, when she has this unique status, so I guess maybe she gets it from skills or something, she gets an attack up for 1 turn before anything, and then MP damage for 1 turn, scaling with overcharge. So I think only the attack up happens when you have this status, okay? The MP damage happens always, cool. Gets invul pierce for 1 turn, awesome, and ignore defense for 1 turn. Whoa, the double combo, I love it. And then does powerful damage on a single enemy, and it's anti-divine damage. This is really good. This is really good. This is good. This is strong. Oh my god. I don't even know the numbers yet, but FX-wise, it is very good. Gets 30% attack for 1 turn if you have that special status. It has to be from skills at this point. Yeah, 30%, that's a lot. And then you get 10% MP damage for 1 turn on base overcharge, scaling up to 30. It's only 1 turn, so it's not ramp up, so it's a bit on the weaker side, but that 30% attack is huge, assuming you can get it semi-easily. And then the anti-trait is a flat 150% against Divine. It doesn't scale with overcharge, but still very good. Divine, common. And then the invul pierce and ignore. It's not even like the MP does damage that ignores defense. It is a 1 turn ignore defense buff, so it applies to face cards after the MP as well. This is the best case scenario basically when it comes to those utility buffs. Very nice. I like this MP a lot. Has the anti-trait, has potential for some giga buffs, and 2 of really good utility buffs as well. Good. All right, let's talk about skills next. Get the main card types, let's go. So self arts and buster up for 3 turns, and then ooh, anti-man attribute modifier as well for 3 turns. Cool. Although usually man attributes don't have divinity as well, so it's a bit of a mismatch with her MP, I think. But that's cool. More coverage though. 6 turn cooldown. Let's see numbers. 30% card types. Okay. And 50% anti-man. Very good numbers. Good. Both are on the good end. Yeah, okay. It's basic but good. Alright, we got some kind of absorb skill, which is good because assassins don't have the best absorb on base, and her not really having a lot of quick focus means that she might actually need it to crit more consistently. Self-absorb for 1 turn, crit damage for 1 turn, and then, ooh, there it is. She gets that special status for 1 turn, and also a star bomb. Okay, so the status only lasts for 1 turn as well, so it's a bursty thing. Okay, but hey, is that a 2 turn cooldown? Yo, they're doing like an ISO thing again. Yo, okay, maybe it doesn't matter that it's 1 turn. What? 500% absorb for 1 turn, 50% crit damage for 1 turn, and 10 stars on use, and you get that special trait for 1 turn. Ooh, I like it. I like it. The numbers are not insane, but they're very good considering it's a 2 turn cooldown. She can still have pretty good uptime on the trait too. And you can stack this with Koyan. I assume the MP still only gives you 1 attack buff, even if you have multiples of these traits, right? So you won't get like insane attack buffs for 1 turn, but you can still stack it anyway for more crit damage, more stars if needed. I like this mechanic. And then some kind of disabling ability. All enemies get skill sealed for 1 turn. So it's an AoE. Crit resistance down for 3 turns. Or crit damage resistance down for 3 turns. And then she gets a battery. And an attack buff for 3 turns. 6 turn cooldown. Let's see numbers. What does it say? 300 on the crit damage resistance. It's probably, I don't think that number is arbitrary. It probably works differently. 30% battery and then 30% attack up for 3 turns. So it's not a 50% battery. That's probably why her deck has much better gains than what normally. So she only has a 50 or 30% battery. Interesting. So using her in farming might still be hard. Not to mention she only has selfish buffs. So honestly, already I can tell she's not going to be a farmer. which is fine, because on bosses she looks very spicy, in a good way. So how does this crit damage resistance down work? I assume it's all just more damage on your crits. Yeah. So it's just an increase for crit damage. You don't get more gains like, Kazura drop. Okay, so one question I have now. I wonder how her star generation is. She only has 110 star bomb, and then her deck otherwise doesn't seem the most favored for star generation. So I think she's going to be heavily reliant on supports, because she definitely wants to crit. She's just going to... I think if you don't bring support, she needs stars, though. You need to feed her stars. But I feel like if you do... the crits will be pretty impressive. But yeah, luckily she is mostly red focused, so there's definitely no shortage of star supplies for supports options. So it's not that bad. She's got everything else, like including attack buffs, which can be sometimes hard to get from your supports. Basic but good. But I think that, again, much like with the aesthetics, I think the basic but good also is nice to see on gameplay, because it's an assassin, it's a manslayer. This is basic. They made a 5-star Okada. That's what it is. They just made Okada but gave her better numbers and more FX. 3-star Manslayer, 5-star Manslayer. Next up, I'll take her for a spin and we'll see some animations. Let's go. Kinda standard. Ooh, peek under the hat. What is she holding? Was that a flower of sorts? It was some kind of a flower. It's still so cool that she's just back-faced. It's edgy, but I like it. Oh! Wait, she's not a saber, but she shoots beams. There we go, there's some slashing. Oh, the sound was good. Whew. Wow, she's got a clone tag, and the background went all void. Ooh, I forgot there's feet. Damn, it's a nice slash though. Alright, let's see the reds. Ooh, that's a cool dash. Ooh. Honestly, besides the beam that was kind of weird, I'm not gonna lie, all the other animations have been really cool. Very assassin-like. Oh, shoots waves. Gains! Oh my. Insane gains, just insane. Oh, I think that's new as well. Whoa. And that's new. Oh, the quick is like a mini extra when you do it like that. Oh, that's cool. She did call herself a maid, though. Oh, that was menacing. She was like, I'm gonna draw it. No, I don't. Ooh. I like the spin. Sounds. I still like that she's facing away, like, you know, poking. Oh, that's anime. Come on. Oh, so anime. Ooh, drops in. Right into the dome. Ooh, the blood splatter on the Buster melee. I like this screen shakes. It just adds to the impact. Tomato. Alright. I feel like that's a mismatch with the background, but otherwise not bad. Melee Buster time. Oh, there's two different Melee Busters. The other one was the bloody one. Oh, she blocks. I just noticed that. Yeah, just in and out. Very fast. She has the same pose that Okita does with her MP as well, actually. I assume it's a common... Ooh, feet. It's a common style with a lot of sword schools. I never noticed the earrings. She has like 3 in one ear. So there we go. That's Kawakami Gensai, the first limited 5-star of Gura Gura Shinsengumi The End. One more next week for the limited 5 stars. I'm really hoping it's still going to be Kondo. I'm sorry I keep saying that, but I'm just holding up hopes because, again, he's one of my most requested servants to be added to be playable. Despite me mostly waiting for Kondo, I think Kawakami looks nice. I'm pleasantly surprised. Basic when it comes to aesthetics and gameplay, but I would say in a good way. it's just a nice, cool assassin look, especially the animations. If you're a Katana fan like I am, I don't think you'll be disappointed. Those slashes look and sound great. And then the gameplay, while farming, to me at least, doesn't seem very good, bosses should be very solid. A lot of good utility, raw damage, and if you just get supports that feed her stars, I think you're going to be very much good to go. Maybe not Kama tier because of that MP buff, but still among the best. That'll do it for this first impression. Hey, I get it. If you liked it, like this video. Again, like at least for my birthday if you can, because I'm still doing all of this on my birthday. A lot of work, but, you know, I still want to, you know, try out the content at the same time. So if you can appreciate it, hopefully you can press that thumbs up. And do subscribe not to miss out on future videos, because right after this, I am at least still covering Todo Heisuke today, the first of the new Shinsengumi characters I got from the gacha as well. Not sure if I have time to cover Harada the Welfare, because apparently you can FA him. There's already a lot of videos I have to edit, but if you don't see him today, don't worry. I will still definitely cover him, hopefully later this week at the very least, so you don't have to wait for too long if you don't see him today. Anyway, shout out to my patrons on the screen right now, and Suit for being a big YouTube tier member supporter, and otherwise, good luck if you're pulling for either Kawakami or Todo today, and see ya in the next video. Bye-bye.